Flood is saying, put the clock on me, please. That'll make my decision easier. They will put the clock on him sooner or later, I imagine.
Yeah, I think
30 seconds to act.
yeah, he's been given 30 seconds
No
up.
respect for age whatsoever.
Marty put the clock on him in his semi-final heat as well, and the clock run out.
If the clock does run out again, of course, Liam's hand will be called dead. He has to say call
I mightn't be in this situation.
within the next 20 seconds,
Started to be raising.
or he is out.
Yeah, if he passes, Jess, he's still got 194,000
4,
chips.
3, 2, 1. The hand's dead.
That's it.
Yeah.
He won't mind that, I'm sure.
If you lay down
you know.
2 queens there.
Two queens, I would say you have.
These guys are giving Liam a little too much credit, aren't they?
Nothing, huh?
New chip leader is the chopper, but there's still a long way to go.
Okay.
As Phil
Yes, that's
Hellmuth
fine.
knows,
Okay.
plenty of strategy in play.
Here we are in the finals with 6 players starting with 6 different chip stacks. This hasn't happened so far. So one thing that these players have to understand is if they made it here, if they made it this far, they're playing good. Stick to your game plan. But if you're a little bit short, you're going to have to be a little bit more aggressive because you know what? You don't want to ante off all of your chips and finish 6th or 5th. You want to play to win from every spot. So if you're a little bit short, you can be a little bit more aggressive. If you have a ton of chips, I would kind of do the opposite of what regular, advice would be, and I'd make sure that I make the final 3. Yes, if everybody's passive and you have all the chips, you can make some steals. Play to win.
Yes,
When he's got like 10 million chips.
yeah, yes.
10 WSOP bracelets. He has notched up quite a few golds in his time, but I don't think there's a player at this table who's going to be satisfied with second place.
No.
Where did he come?
8th, I think.
He's a new fella.
I mean, we have seen some
Pass.
big hands in here, but
Aye.
no one's really getting on with them.
He's been playing what?
Pass.
No, but they're all
Online. He's a big online player.
they're
big
all
online player.
top players, aren't they? There's not someone you can say there's the mark, is there really?
Pass.
So they're all playing all right. And I think the Pippa's Jack Queen here.
Call. Call.
Just a limp there.
Scare the hell out of me. Every time you reach them chips. God's sake. You don't know what's going to happen. Flip me.
Flop me, says McGill,
Call.
and investing 3,000.
Well, now,
Liam, check this.
I tell you what. We see a flop.
18,000 in there,
Flip and flop.
and
No
Pippa
raise.
changing things up here by limping on the button. Pretty strong hand. She's flopped a flush draw.
A massive flop here.
Will Flood lead at this, or is he better off checking it? Top pair.
It's up to.
Oh, it's up to McGill. Pardon
the
me.
button.
Sorry.
Pardon me.
Calm
Sorry,
yourself.
I'm getting
Calm
excited.
yourself. I know, I'm excited too.
He's funny, isn't he?
Yeah. Pippa reached for chips early, and now
Check.
these players
Check.
trying to work it out.
Now you can check.
Intention to
Check. I'll take it with you. Okay. Check.
Well, he's talked her into that again, hasn't he?
Yes.
Trouble.
But what were Liam's intentions anyway?
Well, I think Liam would have been having a bet, wouldn't he?
That's a card, isn't it?
I think John checks this time, Liam.
Nine
bet.
of hearts.
Sorry, it's 9 of hearts, Pippa.
I reckon it's all bluff.
Patsy McGill's trying to work out if he can steal this pot.
Definitely.
This is very interesting because
He's
Pippa
prob-
has a huge draw.
Yeah.
8,000.
Do you think she might raise him?
Well, he's pretty smart, John McGill, and he's give it plenty of verbal, and he's got his chips in his hand. He's only put 8,000 in, but to everyone else, that they think that's a massive bet. I mean, there's no way in the world she's not going to at least call. She's got such a big draw in hand.
See that?
There you go.
I do have to.
You don't have Okay.
Call.
McGill's actually the favorite now. Flood had the best hand. He's out of this, and I'm not sure what McGill wants to see. Obviously, that's not it. He's just thinks he may have caught his card, and Pippa has a flush.
I think he'd be happy just to check. Because he's got the ace, he won't mind checking.
I'll bet 8,000 again.
8,000.
She's going to go all in for sure. Pippa has really hit this on the river.
Yeah, he's only, what's he got left? 32.
I'll raise.
This
Raise.
hand has come down a funny way. It all kind of started when
2.
Pippa reached for her chips on the flop.
16. 16,000.
Oh, and she's made a minimum raise. That's well,
You've been kind to me.
that's just cruel.
Who?
No, you're not. My God, get me selling these fixes. You have a flashlight, haven't you?
Now, McGill has stuck 16,000 in this pot. He's got 38,000 left. Ian.
Yeah, the 8 is a lot out of his stack, Jesse, ain't
Yeah,
it?
it is.
She's made the bet perfect.
I think you're beating me from here to Cork. I'm back again.
That's a long way.
It's a long way.
To Tipperary.
A long way. For to see you and show us the flush.
You got 2 pages.
He hates it, but he can't fold it. And
Okay, can you have a look at the house,
Pippa's
please?
done well to price this. Probably the only way that McGill could have called. But McGill must have stuck that 8,000 in and saying, that's all I'm sticking in. If she goes all in, I can pass.
Yeah.
And she's just milked him for another little
Okay.
So sweet.
tisher.
Change the dollar.
Jack, queen of spades.
No.
Pippa's played that hand very interesting.
Oh, the lovely
Way she's gotten the money out of it.
I'm not quite sure about that.
At the end, it wasn't a huge pot, but now, looking at the chip totals, Hickman and Pippa both up around 200. Is this game becoming 2 or 3 tiered even?
Yeah, up around 300 they are, Jesse. These top 2, Scott's about 100 behind. That ain't too bad. It's only John that's in terrible shape, really. There's still everyone from Liam upwards who are in the game.
Nice man. I've come back from worse.
4,
I
39,
can't see it tonight.
14, and then 39. Wow. What a price. That's the price. Asda.
He's
Not even
basically talking everyone into calling this, Nick.
45 it is, yeah, does that throw a spanner in
You with
there?
me, Jesse?
real.
Yeah.
He's already put his chips in before he sees cards, and he's sort of talking everyone into
Just get a big old free
calling.
flop for
Well,
everybody.
4 hands against 1 to try and knock John out.
My big
Walking too nicely.
Sorry.
Oh, look, Liam's picked up.
He knew he didn't have the business.
Just in time for Liam Flood. Now he tried to get on.
27.
Well, he tried to
Raise
get on with
27.
kings earlier and got himself in a big old hash of trouble by limping. So to raise here, just
Pass.
enticing perhaps.
Yeah, Darren's passed. Oh, Nick's got a pair of 9s here. He flat calls with these before, didn't he? You know, with 9s and 10s, this sort of hand, he just flat calls see a flop.
This is a unlucky situation here for Purcell, button against the big blind, but these things happen, and
How much you have, sir?
he's going to need all
Poor
his...
Liam would be
140.
dying. You should give him a bit of bunny here, Jesse. Liam should give him a bit of verbal.
Yeah, this is about the time Liam should knock his chips over accidentally.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
You know, he spent all that time... Ian, was he trying to get a read on Liam? Has he
No,
gotten
he
one?
never
or-
looked at him once, did he? He wasn't trying for that. It's just, I just really don't know. You know.
Flood's got the rocks here, 2 aces. And that is a dangerous flop for Purcell.
That's, yeah, and the other way, a good flop for Liam, ain't it, really?
Yeah, it's a do your money flop for Nick.
Oh, Lord.
Trying to think, trying
Yeah,
to think
he
back
has,
to
yeah.
the last funeral he was at to try to get the face right.
What's he bet here?
38.
38,000. It's enough to make Nick think that he ain't trying to milk him, Jesse. 38.